Hello everyone, this is Tim, and I wanted to go through and do sort of a shout-out video to basically everyone that I think is kind of cool on YouTube. Now these can be like fantasy channels or RPG channels or just gaming channels in general, and there's some other ones that don't really fit the mold, but I threw them in there anyway. It's kind of cool, I think, that there's been various people that have come on YouTube and done RPG videos. And sometimes channels kind of peter out and die, and the nice thing is their videos are still there. So while you might comment and they might not reply back, you can use those videos to your own benefit if you can, figure out a way to do that. But I'll just get right into it. Some of these channels also are kind of like, I don't know how you would describe them, like investments, sort of, I subscribe to some people. It's like, okay, just in case they come back on, or just in case they ever start doing RPG videos, I want to just kind of make sure that my subscription was on there. But as I was going through and doing this this video, I actually unsubscribed from I think like 10 channels because they hadn't done anything in like 3 years, something like that. But without further ado, the first person I want to talk about is 23 Penguins 32. And that's Brady. Done a lot of cool videos. I could talk a lot about each of these people, but I'm just going to kind of just go down through them. All the links should be in the bottom if I can fit them all in there. Another one is Agahmath. They have like these videos, like they're like the Geek Quest, and they're kind of like the gamers videos by DeadGentlemen, I think. I have their channel below. Another user is Alokov, and I think a lot of you are familiar with him. Azurk83, that's Aaron. Ben's RPG Pile 2. bgtrocchia, that's Brian. Bighara, he does a lot of old school videos. Blandhumanoid, who most of you probably knew before as That's Artist. There's this one guy here, his name's Bob, with a bunch of B's and 1's at the end. Bruce Lombardo 75, he does some videos that are like actual plays. Catchacan1 Brainleaf, he mostly does stuff with miniatures, but every once in a while he'll post some comments about RPG stuff on my videos and other people's videos. CaveManPublishing, he mainly did my Buried Alive video response kind of thing. He did a lot of those responses, so I wanted to include him. Chingerspy, Chromemagnus, City Site 184, clackclickbang, the Gentleman Gamer, or as Andrew likes to call him, the Earl of RPGs. ClanTremere, they do World of Darkness and Vampire the Masquerade sort of slideshow soundtracks. They're kind of cool to whenever they pop up. I like to hear how he basically, or she, I'm not really sure, how they put music to different themes in World of Darkness games. ClassicorRPG, Captain Machine, Creative Juices 7. The main reason I like their channel is they have the D&D Player's Handbook PSAs. They're really hilarious. And it seemed like they had like a really good group of people, and they must have all graduated college, and they really haven't done a video since. DBezio, he's basically known as Grubman from RPG.net. DeadGentlemen, these are the guys that did the Gamers, Darkness Rising, so forth. Devil Dog 1985, she's a female gamer. She has some other videos on there as well. Hasn't posted in a little while, but she's pretty cool. DMingVideos, DNDWizards, they do actual plays, and that's actually put together by Galadin or Chris. DNDWizards, drunkengoblinUK, DungeoneeringDad, ExplosiveOrange, that's his name's Gary. And if I see their names on their basically their channel, I'm gonna put them in there, because if they want to share that information, I don't think I really shouldn't share it either, Another user is fairydragon. They do actual plays. FeartheBootMedia from the Fear of the Boot bot, the podcast. GameGeeksRPG. It's basically the first 25 episodes of Kurt Weigel's Game Geeks. Pugknowspro, same thing. It's just the regular Game Geeks show. Okay, here's one that doesn't really fit the mold. GameofThrones. I'm a big fan of the George R.R. Martin books, and HBO is doing a show of it. And there's kind of like some sneak peeks for the show, which is pretty much all I'm going to be able to see until it pops up on Netflix because I don't have HBO. So that's kind of cool. GeekPreacher, GeekSqueak. She's a female gamer. I think she's just starting to get into basically gaming, so she really doesn't have a lot of videos. gnomestewvideos. Huntforgollum. Now, you guys know I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, and they have put out 2 independent movies, Huntforgollum and Born of Hope. And if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, I would check those out. Joe Sixpack 007. He only has one video, but it's for 316 Carnage Amongst the Stars, and I just like the way he did it. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. There's sorry, Esper, I can't pronounce your name. It's Repsesper. So Rep, I don't know how you want to actually pronounce that, but basically he just goes by Esper, and he does a lot of classy videos. eweave20, that's Eric. Fortune 327, they do actual plays, mostly Labyrinth Lord, Stonehell Dungeon, those sorts of things. Gamer Zero, Girls Play D&D, and I think they just put out a couple videos for that, and then they're pretty much done. But anytime I see female gamers, I always try to just subscribe and hope eventually we'll get some sort of consecutive, some person that's consecutively posting videos from a female point of view. That'd be really cool. Houston Pathfinder, again, actual plays. Inside Out, that's Craig. Ivan Mike, 1968. We got Kerrigout, and they only had one video up for this person, but I'm kind of hoping that they're going to put some more videos out in the future. They've left some cool responses and comments to my videos. Killer DM, RPG Bomb. Lycan 101, that's Derek. Lord Strange, he's John Wick, he's a game designer, and he has other videos discussing religion and politics and things. Lost Heretic 1, he is basically the Darker Days World of Darkness host. If you're not familiar with Darker Days, I've linked to it a couple times on my channel. Lover's Cry, Magnus 652, Marvelona, Master of Flowers, aka Bubba. He's done some really cool videos. I look forward to hearing more from him. Meta Rockwell, that's my man Jeremiah. He has some really creative insights and things, and I had a lot of good conversations with him over the years. Morton Stromgall, My Name Is Not Lily. That's Tord. He basically does video game Let's Plays. And he leaves a lot of good comments for different RPG videos. NeonCon, Newbie DM. Northern Fox, that's Tyler. Paizo Publishing has a channel as well. Although they don't have a lot of videos, I was kind of surprised by that. Platinum Lion LLC. Rabbit 95823, that's Mark. Raging Demons RPG, that's Jared. He's left a lot of videos in the recent weeks. Red Letter Media, this is another one that doesn't really fit. He has put together a bunch of the Star Wars prequel reviews. If you've never seen Red Letter Media's Star Wars prequel reviews, you really must go see them, especially if you don't really care for the prequels that much. Reveal 1974, Riker, he does actual plays. Robert J. Fremantle, he is the Their Fated Travels, Warhammer, and RPG channel. Roll for Damage, I think he's pretty new. RPG channel, RPG Gamer 33, RPG Consortium. Shadowwind Films, they basically do independent fantasy movies and films. Their Cornwith series is what's going on right now. Tabletop Titan, Tark the Orc, T-Boone Pearson. He does the Spell Fury series, but he also has some other stuff that I really don't really like or care for that much. But the Spell Fury is okay. It's a fantasy series, and he uses more of the special effects than a lot of the videos that you'll see online. Normally with like a bunch of people dressed up walking through a forest. Tetsubu 57, he does RPG and political, not really religious topics, but he definitely has like his RPG side that people watch, and then his other videos. But he's really cool. I really like how he reviews things, and I wish I could read as much as he did or he does. T.E. Walker 13, The GM's Guide, The Insanity of Gaming 1. Now, if you watch this channel, you'll realize that these kids are really just hopped up on caffeine, and I don't know if I could ever run a game for them, but it's kind of interesting to see a bunch of kids playing a game. The Narrabun, all the way from Germany. The Outsiders 68, Sean. The RPG Advocate, The Strolling Bones, that's Lester. Thine Ducks, Tower Guard DM, that's my man Win. Trollord Games, they're the producers of Castles and Crusades. Vic Ruck 01, that's Corey. Voland Ven, it's Eric, and he does mostly miniatures, games, and art. Webhead 123, that's Jordan. He's, like I said, a lot of these guys I could talk a lot about, so but Jordan's a great guy too. He sent me some Star Wars D6. That was an awesome gift. Windmark 8040, Wolf 3118, it's Brandon. Wood WWAD, it's Ander. Your Dungeon Master, this guy's name is Johnny. He mostly does 4th edition stuff, but he's been putting out some other videos incorporating older RPG stuff into 4th edition. Yuri Prime, I like his style as well. Zacharias Club, and Zorlak 21 Nathan. Now, like I said, these are the ones that I'm familiar with. I'm sure there are more channels out there that discuss RPGs. Like I said, I'm already into like almost 12 minutes just talking about these guys. But just go down through the list and, check them out for yourself. If you like them, subscribe to them. Because it's kind of nice with the subscription thing on YouTube, because every once in a while some of these guys that don't really put out a lot of videos will put out, 2 or 3, and it's like, oh, I don't even remember being subscribed to that guy. And then, he'll have some cool RPG videos or something. But if there's anyone out there that I don't know about that does RPG videos, give me basically like a message, or post something on my channel comments, or whatever. I like to just have kind of like touch base with people, and if there's anyone out there doing RPG videos, I like to subscribe to them. So in the future, after this video has been on YouTube for a long time, just look at who I'm subscribed to, and feel free to look around, because I'm not subscribed to only RPG channels, but most of the channels that I'm subscribed to are RPG related. So, all right, everybody, I think this is long enough. I really enjoy the RPG community online, and I look forward to more people maybe stepping up and putting their faces out on the internet and talking about our hobby. So, all right, everyone, thanks a lot, and I look forward to all your videos.